Hey, hail Satan.
Good fucking morning and moo back at you. How are you doing? Rod, okay, real talk. Just continuing the conversation we were literally just having on Instagram. How the fuck are you going to be able to take that much vacation? So Rod has been recently informed, literally just now on Instagram, he told me his work is instituting a new policy where you have to use up all your vacation by the end of the year and it won't roll over. And he has like, how many? You have to use 100 hours before the end of the year? Like how? Will your job even let you take that much time off? That seems like theft, right? Like that's crazy. Mine, Denver, 140 hours. Yeah, in Denver. I mean, it's really bright. Am I really What the fuck is wrong with my camera today? I look really pale. My eyebrow's gone. What the fuck? There, that's better. Sure. Milk that udder? What the fuck is this song? What the Did you just say milk that udder? Okay, all right. I'm here for that. Lots of tech jobs do that. Really? What up, reasonable? How are you? At least I've encountered it more than in any tech field. I mean, it just seems. How can they do that? Like, considering we're so close to the year. So basically, they send an email saying you have this much vacation you have to take before the end of the year. That's 2.5 weeks. Yeah. That's a lot. I only have 246 hours. Do you get it paid out or does it disappear? Oh, Dredd says double check labor laws. They changed during COVID. Interesting. My mom had the same, I don't think they were going to take her vacation from her or not, but when she was working at the hospital, she had like over 300 hours of vacation or something. They paid it out though. Thank fuck. Limiting vacation carryover is pretty common in tech. Really? Mine rolls indefinitely with a max of 320. Is it, why? Is it, like, why? Why can't it roll over? Is that a stupid question? Because they can always deny your vacation request, regardless of how many hours you have, right? Is it because they have to pay it out? Absolutely, Dread. Let me give you. I have my permit button back. It better be there. Yes, I have my permit button back. 500 during the Rona. Wow. Oh, that's true. 140. That's 3.5 weeks. There you go. Thank you, Viata. Oh, you're right. I forgot that a regular working week is 40 hours. They're dropping it back to 320. I mean, that's not a terrible drop, but damn. Okay, this is what Dread posted. Thank you. I got to burp. Maybe? Come on. Oh, that was pathetic. So this says Colorado's November 2021 rulemaking, use it or lose it, PTO is finally dead, and other highlights. On November 10th of 2021, after a public hearing and comment submission period, the Colorado Department of Labor and Employment published 3 final rules. 1, the Colorado Overtime and Minimum Pay Standards Order number 38, the 2022 Publication and Yearly Calculation Adjusted Labor Compensation Order, and the updated Wage Protection Rules, all the blah, blah, blah. It sounds like your shit is protected, Rod. But I don't know. Good, David, I saw your post. How are you feeling? It's a thing most core America will do because it's an expense, especially if a core is restructuring or looking for cash. Oh. Too many techies are workaholics and hoard all their vacation. They're required by law to keep cash on hand to cover your vacation pay, so they hate it. It's pretty fucked up. I mean, so I don't work in IT or tech or anything like that, obviously, but like, question for those who do. Are you a workaholic, or is it that if you take vacation, no one does your work for you, and therefore taking vacation literally just piles up 2 weeks of work for you, so you never take vacation because it's not worth it? Cool. Okay. That's kind of what I felt it was, but I didn't want to assume. Yeah. Because I mean, from like years of hanging out with you guys and hearing about your jobs and shit, it sounds like you are like violently independent. You know, if you take vacation, no one does your work for a week, so you come back and you just get 2 weeks of work piled on, right? Hello, love always. How are you? Yeah, Kel, I didn't know that was passed either, but that's pretty dope. I would read that, Rod. That's how I treat all my time off requests. PDO, I'm telling you, I will not be there from this date to that date. Schedule accordingly. I used to do that too. My company went to DTO, basically unlimited time off. What? What does that mean? What do you mean wasting your vacation? Oh, you mean like using it without actually planning a vacation? Like you don't want to just sit at home for a week, you're saying? PTO, prepare the others. Yeah. I work in an independent business and we don't technically have PTO, but if someone ever needs time off for anything, my boss is highly accommodating. That's pretty fucking nice. Dude, at the my only experience is at the hospital, so that's all I can talk to. But at the hospital, it was so fucked up. You would accrue vacation, but it was so fucked up. So we had sick time and we had vacation time, and it would accrue over time like everybody else's. But if you called in sick, they would use vacation time the first 3 days that you were sick, and then they would use your sick time. It was so fucked up. It felt so illegal, but they're still doing it. I don't know how that's okay. I had it at my last gig, love unlimited PTO. I would take a sick day and not panic. I can't even fathom. I don't think I've ever taken a sick day at a job. Like a job. I don't think I think I called in once for a migraine because I literally couldn't drive to work. But I was so scared, good morning, Snickle, to lose my job. Which makes it even fucking dumber that they sat there and told me couldn't afford to hire me full time. Yes. Well, it sounds like what's happening is they're panicking because they can't take people's PTO anymore, so they're not going to hire. Herder, hi, Worsty, how are you, love? All my time is PTO, sick vacation, etc. Ours wasn't. It was weird. And it was bullshit because you never, so say who the fuck, unless you're really sick, very rarely does someone call in sick multiple days in a row. Usually you have one really bad day you call in and then you feel better and you go back to work, right? So unless you're taking 3 or more days of sick time, every single time you call in, you're using up your vacation and never touching your sick time. So you'd go to take a vacation and you couldn't take a vacation, but you'd have 100 hours of sick time they never touched. It was really fucked up. I don't know how that's illegal, but I've seen that at every hospital I've ever worked at. I'm gonna turn these flames off. That is fucking my eyes up. Out of here, flames. Good morning, Mr. Fox. How are you, love? The animal clinic I worked at, they literally use your PTO if you called out sick. That's what the hospital was too, Emma. Same. Up to 3 days. And then once you were sick 3 days, then they'd touch your sick time. Another reason I don't use vacation, fucked up self-worth. I mean, this is pot, kettle. We know this, Rod. But, maybe...
That bitch, and when I mean bitch, I mean the most wonderful person in the world, ClassyKatie.
Maybe taking a vacation might help with your self-worth. Is that a stupid? Pitter Pack, thank you so much for some of the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings with that fucking Prime sub. Don't forget your Prime subs. Every time you forget a Prime sub, Bezos gets a $5 bill shoved up his asshole and he makes billions of dollars. Use it on a streamer who needs it. Don't have to use it here, just somewhere. Don't forget your Prime sub. Thank you. And Wild Fathom, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I work from home, no need to take time unless I cannot get out of bed. And that's, so you never fucking take it, right? When I got sick, Dude, fuck that. Fuck that. Well, that's what I'm saying. Rod, so seriously, this is just me speaking my truth, but I'm thinking maybe it might resonate a little bit. But I find that my self-worth gets worse and worse and worse the longer I'm around other people consistently. And it has nothing to do with those other people. It's me putting all this fake judgment on myself. And sometimes, no, all the time, this is literally why I travel. There's something really uncannily freeing about being a place where not one person recognizes you, knows you, or has any need of you. And you are so purely unadulterated, just yourself. You can pick your nose, fart, shit in bed. Do whatever the fuck you want. But, that's why I go to the mountains. That's why I keep offering to show you my spot. The camping spots up there, they're secluded. There's people, so you're not, going to get murdered, but it's not people you're going to see, out your tent or whatever. And there's something about just, not having any other voice in my head or like people around me that I can subconsciously put their voice in my head. They're not saying anything. It's me. Like you know what I mean? You know what I mean. It's all self-inflicted, nonsensical brain bullshit. But I find that like, you know, it's so weird, but like I go to Thailand and it's just like I stand straighter and I walk slower, like I'm calmer because there's not one person there that is perceiving of me, I guess. And I don't know why that ruins my psyche or makes me hate myself, but it does. And man, sometimes it just, I wish I had better words to explain it, Rod. It sounds trite, but it's almost like getting your head out of the rat race for a minute and reminding yourself you're a fucking animal. You're just an animal. You're just going to die. You're just a bacteria. We're just here to have a good time and die. And I feel like the more we get wrapped up in society and people and like constantly, and you work with people in person, so you're constantly fucking wrapped up in it, you start to get into that psychosis of the rat race, and you got to get the fuck out of it and remind yourself, like, I'm not living for work. I'm working for life. You got to remind yourself of that shit, and it can be really, really hard, but I will drag yourself somewhere if you need me to. Had a minor scare. Oh, shit. Found jars of food that my mom made a few days ago making sounds and leaking juice. Oh, my God. Botulism is no... Oh, speaking of botulism, Mr. Fox, have you ever seen... I mean, who the fuck hasn't seen the show I just completely forgot the name of? I hate my head! Oh, my God. Why? The cartoon where the guy goes into the future and there's the one-eyed chick and... Bender, help me. My brain, I hate this. I just watched it this morning. I hate my... Thank you, Futurama. God. So stupid. I fucking hate my brain. Futurama. I watched the episode last night where the doctor wants to get young or something like that. And he goes into like a youth clinic and they're like, now we're going to inject botulism under your skin. And it's literally Botox. But they go on about how it's not going to paralyze you or kill you like Botox. But it's, I mean... You ever wonder where Botox get its name? Kel, it's so interesting, though. Query, I took my first vacation in like 7 years. Now I think I'm good to be a cashier. Dude, how freeing was that? Like, just... I'm so jealous of you, Kel. It's been a while since I've gotten to go somewhere, like, new. But fuck, dude. Like, it's gotta feel good. So on the music channel, I have FY mentally not in danger, just not great, and being autistic is difficult for change and even harder. And on the health stuff, I started to stay on my 2-week course of antibiotics and 5 days of prednisone. Okay, good. And I'm confused though, because I'm supposed to be on 40 mLs prednisone a day, but the doc said not to stop taking my hydrocortisone. Wait, why are you confused? You're confused you're taking them all at the same time? We really are test tubes. I mean, your asshole is just a mouth without teeth. That's it. If your asshole had a jaw, it could talk. Creepily relatable. I'm so sorry if I creeped anyone out. The news has a story today. Wait. The news has a story in today's paper saying a man fell off a rooftop patio of one of the local bars. A doctor is quoted as saying that the injuries would have been even less severe had the man that fell off of the bar roof been a bouncer. Why does that make me think of the milk crate challenge? I'm taking off to Utah to watch the meteor shower tomorrow. Oh, Utah is so beautiful. I can't wait to be out in the middle of nowhere with a few close friends and stare at all. Yep. That's my spot, Shad. That is my mountain spot that I'm going to show to Rod. It's so quiet and devoid of people, and it just feels like fresh. Taking my whole birthday week off at this point. Good. You should. You deserve. I mean, seriously, Rod. I'm not like you deserve a vacation. Your brain deserves a break from humanity. If you had a compound fracture in your femur, no one would question you taking some time to yourself. But unfortunately, when we break our brain femurs, no one can see it, and therefore no one sympathizes, and no one gives a fuck. But let's be honest, they don't care whether you live or die. So fuck them. Cheers. I got new weed. Zach got me weed, to be fair, but I got weed. It sounds like you're just more sick this time, David. I don't bounce. I think I absorb. I don't even float. I can't float unless I hold my breath. Like if I fill my lungs with air, I'll float a little, but I don't float at all. I don't know. I'm a sinker. Now that I'm hourly again and not salaried at the new job, I made it very clear that I don't do overtime and can't be contacted on my scheduled hours. I make enough with regular hours and value my free time more than any extra monies. I was tough to stick with, but it feels so much better than at my previous jobs. Value yourself and value your brain, exactly. We do not live for work, we work to live. Period. And any job that calls you family, run. Holy shit. Boom. Whoa. If you're looking for camping and outdoor gear, Rod, I can hook you up. If you're looking to make the trip down to... Dude, same. I've got stuff you can use too, Rod. I bet Kel and I could fit you out pretty well. I mean, Rod's got a pretty decent vehicle he could probably sleep in, to be honest. I take my time off. If there's more work when I get back, then it'll take longer to get done. I mean, that's the way it should be. People deserve time off, regardless. You shouldn't be punished for taking vacation. I saw a meme the other day. Oh my god. A meme, whatever. It was something on Instagram, but it said, I'm convinced that homework was invented to train us and condition us to accept that work never ends and that we will carry it home with ourselves the rest of our lives. And I've been fucked up from it ever since. I did metal. Yes, I got 2 new strain. Well, I got a couple new things. So I've been slowly accumulating vape cartridges for Burning Man. Because, it's public land. It's a state park. You can't smoke weed on a state park technically. And there are cops all over Burning Man just hiding out, waiting to smell weed. So I've been, like, every time I go get weed, I get, like, another cartridge. And so I've been stacking up cartridges. Good morning, A. Cicely. How are you, love? One of my favorite phrases regarding working is acting your wage. Don't do extra. Don't work outside of your hours. You have me for what you hire me for during agreed hours upon. 100% agree. Years ago, they tried at Hopkins, they tried to get us to, so we have work phones that people can text us on and we call each other on, but they tried to get us to hook our home, like our personal cell phones up to the system at the hospital because they wanted us to be able to text us at home or something. And it was such a resounding fuck off. It's hard being 6'3" in that vehicle. Dude, I'm a little nervous about the Jeep, but I'm pretty good at just curling up into a ball. I think that's the one of the few perks to being all legs is that I can pretzel up pretty far. But, like, if you're one of those people that's all torso, I don't know what you do in small situations. Do you just become a pill bug? What is that, conglobating? Can you conglobate? It was? Okay, cool. I love when a job calls me family and then demands I work overtime. I get to pull out my, quote, we have societal norms against fucking family, so in accordance with these norms, I will not be working mandatory overtime.
A fucking men.
Okay, so the weed I got... That's fucking great. The botulism reminded me of a video that someone called Ed Vazian did on how a 6-year-old is getting filler. I'm sorry, but that doctor should have their license pulled. Absolutely not. What? Whoa, trouble. I had one instance where I canceled my vacation plans for work. Wait, where I canceled my vacation plans for work in over 25 years, and at least they paid me for it. Wow. Wow. Make sure you get a couple extra batteries and a way to charge them. I have two. And they charge with just like a USB cord, so I think I should be fine. I have these like, these giant battery packs. These guys. We have two of these things, and I mean, this is the best battery pack I've ever had in my entire life. I don't even know who suggested this to me, but it can charge my phone 5 times 100% on one charge. These blocks, I don't even know what brand it is. Not sponsored, not an ad, but I've had these. I got one when I started going to cons, and then Zach got one because mine was so fucking great, but it's not, I don't know what this is. Who is this? They're great though. These blocks, dude, they hold such a good charge. But that's smart, honestly. With our new ticket system, they want to have us put our personal cell phone number in there so that they can text the on-call person with when issues arise. Yeah, not happening. Nope, you better pay me. I'm all legs like you, but I don't think I've tried sleeping in a car like that. It's all about curling up. You can't really stretch out. That's the one thing you could just kind of accept. If you don't float, it means you have low body fat. I don't have low body fat though. I don't think. Maybe I just have more muscle than fat. Maybe it's that. I don't know. My Nana could literally just like do this and just float. Like from here up, she'd just like in the pool. And me, I'm like, like I have to keep my lungs full. Otherwise I just, blah, blah, blah. The doctor in question is her mother. Shut the fuck up. She needs to be in jail. Fox, I'm literally wordless. I don't know what to say. Is this Anchor? That sounds really fucking familiar. That sounds like what this is. I wish it said something. I mean, this is horrible branding. How am I supposed to tell people what battery pack to get if I don't know who you are? Oh no, it's Mophie? Mophie. M-O-P-H-I-E power station. Literally like that small writing says it. Mophie? I don't know. Zach and I both have one. They're phenomenal. That's pretty much what I depend on everywhere. Because it lasts forever. I've had power banks that are shit. Good morning, LZT, my love. How are you? 500? It's so, literally, like, that is what I'm reading. Give me one sec. It says... Something's in my eye. That's not what it says. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. Says 20,000 mAh 74WH. Cell converted capacity 13.000 AH. It's damn good. And my favorite part is it has every plug in it. You can only charge one thing at a time, but that's really nice. Mophie, that's what this is. It actually does say it on the other side. Why? Can you see that? It's right next to the button, but it's so fucking faint. Terrible marketing. Put it right there in pink, for fuck's sake. Mophie. I got him ages ago. I don't even know how old these are, but they still work so well. Not floating is a sign of low body fat. No wonder I float even in the air. I mean, I think they're right. I think body fat is what makes you float. But maybe it's all about the density of your body. So like if you have more muscle than fat, I think you sink. I've got fat, jiggly fucking thighs, but I've got a lot of muscle under them, so I'm guessing I'm just sinking. I don't know. I haven't swam in so long. There's no fucking water in Colorado. Dude, Bloody Faster's in Denver right now, and she keeps tweeting that she loves it here, and I just want to respond so bad. Why? But I don't want to ruin her good time. Is it a cruel thing not to warn someone before they move here? Back at Thorpe Park, another theme park I worked at, whenever our manager spoke to us on our breaks, we would consider that working time. So we'd top up on our time left on our break to 20 minutes. In the UK, you must have uninterrupted 20 minutes worth of break time. Shut the fuck up. We get 15 minutes totally interrupted if we're lucky. That's precious. I mean, I didn't even get 15-minute break. When I worked at the hospital, you don't get breaks. Made to do the job well, it seems, not focused on looking pretty. For real, I don't need it to look pretty. I just wanted to tell you guys what brand it is, for fuck's sake. Oh, it literally says 20,000 right there. It's so, look, I mean, come on. Marketing. The place that did my vasectomy is having billing issues and trying to claim I owe them over 20,000 for the procedure. No. Kills, is that the one? Dude, fuck yes, that's the one. It's only $35 too. That's pretty good. If you need a decent power tank, I would stand by this. I've had this for over 5 years now, and the thing, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. It's one of those chargers where every time I go to check it, I'm like, oh, I bet I have to charge it. Oh, it still has a charge. It just always has a charge. I don't know. I plug it in like once a year. If they ever want, if they ever want me to give it my holidays, they better be prepared to pay me 4 times my normal wages and reimburse me any costs incurred. As for personal information and systems, it's the minimum required to get paid. If they want anything to do with me having a phone number on record, they will have to pay for it. Agreed. Apps being used never make it onto my phone. They'll have to make me give my phone to run. They'll have to give me a phone to run the apps. I'll probably leave within 4 weeks after they give me the phone. That's exactly what happened in my mom's hospital. My mom also, medical people, they're genetic, I guess. I don't know. My mom's hospital, because everybody was like, fuck that, I'm not giving you my personal phone number, they bought everyone iPhones that they had to take home and then bring back to work. Hospitals are rolling. Bobo, what a beautiful number. Cheers. Oh yeah, I was going to say my new weed, sorry. This one's super pretty. I wanted to put it on autofocus and show it to you. The bud is so gorgeous. Hold on. So this strain is, I've never had these strains before. The first strain I got is called something. There it is. Oh, fuck cake. Well, nope. This is the one we can't figure out. So it's symbol. It's a 6-letter cuss word. Cake. I've told you guys, I've seen this before at my fucking dispensary. Autofocus. Don't be a dick. Do it. What a douche. I think it's supposed to be fuck cake, but literally what's a 6-letter? Fuck's cake? Bitch's cake. I have no idea. But the strain is so pretty. It's allegedly 23.47% THC. Blah, 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 blah. Woo! Kel, they're so worth it. Zach and I both have one, and they're fucking phenomenal. Check this bud. It's so pretty. It's very, like, mint green colored. Pretty bud. Ooh. It's very crystally and very sticky. Like one of those buds that when you crush it in your grinder, it doesn't make a crush. It just does, just a smush. It's a very pretty bud, though. Yeah, it's very mint green eggs. No shit. I don't know if that picks up on camera, but it's very minty looking green. There's like little to no orange on it at all, which is
that
crazy.
Bitch, and when I mean bitch, I mean the most wonderful person
Cake,
in the
fucking
world,
cake.
ClassyKatie.
Ooh, fucking's the best one we've heard of so far. Fucking cake. Seriously, I think I don't know if I've gotten the strain, but I've told you guys about the name before, and I'm like, what is it? Barilla went to Ginger. Ginger is fucking badass live. Eugene is a funny guy while playing bass. Vlad is an insane drummer. Roman kills on guitar. And Tati's hot. I mean, she's like hella small in real life though, right? Fucked cake. Ooh, what if it's fucked cake? What would that? I just want to know what the parent strains are, but fucked? I don't know. Just picked up a mechanical keyboard. Oh, not sure I care so much for the stock keys. Want more pressure for sure. Silver, let's go. I'm so excited for you. You know, you can just buy a kit. Like, you can go to, alferiorkeys.com or mechanicalkeyboards.com. You can get just, like, the case without switches or keys. You can get everything separate nowadays. It's pretty cool. So you can get just like this, and then, like, the switches, keys, everything you get separate. If you're like me and you're kind of picky about your keys, you can get so much stuff separately nowadays. It's pretty cool. Good morning, Taco. How are you? Fucked or shitty. I mean, let's see. Let's smoke it. I ground it up. Where's my grinder? There she is. Lord Freetus, thank you so much for summoning to the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an 80 swings for 80s. What year is it? Fucking bless you. That's insane. Some take it for glaucoma, but it still makes them squint because it's a strain for the eyes. I have glaucoma. That is not my excuse for weed, but I do. Oh, those frosted buds are ridiculous though, Viata. Honestly, like I'd be, supplementing with those. I got another strain too, and then I'll show you the carts I got. So I got another one by the Unparalleled 7, whatever. And this one's called Appalachia White. Appalachia? Appalachia? Who the fuck cares? And it's allegedly 29.25% THC. And I don't remember if it was... I think I got two. I think they're both hybrids. Not that any of that means anything anymore. But I think they're hybrids. I don't know. Stop. Fuck. Oh, it says the parent strains. Okay. So, fuck cake or fuck whatever. Whatever that's supposed to be. Fucked flower, fuck cake flower, whatever. It says the parents are Z cake and jungle cake, sugary, vanilla, and gassy. Sick. David, good morning. So much fun. Psycho and I have been playing together, and it's been, I mean, I take my sweet time with the game, so I have barely done anything. But there's so many little details and little things to look at and little things to do all the time that it's so relaxing. And I love turn-based games because I can sit and chat with you guys and not worry about things happening. I got 2 jars of them, so an entire 1/4. Oh, yeah. A little bit of... You did go to space on us, let's be fair. Okay. Let's cheers. This is the new one. This is this one. Fucked cake, fucks cake. Fucking cake. I don't know. Asshat cake. It doesn't even have to be fuck, right? It could be any cuss word at the beginning. I just don't... A 6-letter cuss word that's not plural. I don't know. Holy crap. It's strong. Fucker cake, maybe? Fucker cake? I'd go with that. That makes more sense than anything I've come up with. Arkale, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings for fucking 3 months in a row. I appreciate you.
Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure, sober, consensual everything. That's strong.
24% my asshole. Georgia pie. Oh, that's wondrous. I love that. Hi from work. Hi, glut. I'm tired too, man. I did, yesterday I got off stream and, we're prepping for Burning Man. And Zach pulled all his shit out of all the Burning Man stuff out of our shed. And I'm pretty sure Willard, our adopted cat, has been living in our shed. Everything smells like cat. Not like rancid cat piss. Not like something's been pissing in there, but just fucking cat smell. Which I don't have an indoor cat, so it's very prevalent to me. So I've been doing laundry for 3 days. And it's all, you probably can't, no, it's behind the horse. I have just stacks of Burning Man costumes piled and folded. And I was doing that the last 2 days. I'm just so tired. My arms are so tired. I feel who gets tired doing laundry, but fuck, I'm tired. Good morning, Hubs. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Even if you don't complete all of it on stream, you should make sure to go through it at some point. The story has been enthralling. Maybe my favorite video game so far. I'm playing it offline as well, David. I just make sure in my offline game I don't go any further than the one that I'm playing with you guys. Because I like doing the story with you guys. It's way more fun. You know me. I don't listen to the dialogue by myself. I'm really bad at it. I do listen to Millie. I would never, ever. But That git is such a wet towel. I cancel her dialogue constantly. I don't want to hear anything she has to say. She's just a bitch. But she's great, so I keep her in my party because she's badass. But, like, what horse? Burning Man is, I believe we leave the 26th, and it's for a week. I think it's the last week of August, like the official last week of August. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's like we're driving there, so I'm trying to I know the Sunday around the 26th. If that's the 26th, that's the day it starts, whatever that is, and we're driving there, and it takes like 16 hours or something like that. Like wet dog, yes, exactly. Exactly. You can't stream out. Like, that's the thing with Burning Man. No streaming, no phones, no internet. I'm going to be completely cut off for a week. Completely. I will have pictures when I get back, but completely cut off. That's kind of like, if you've never read about Burning Man or heard about Burning Man, David, it's a really interesting kind of phenomena that has cultivated itself. It is a once a year, like 11 to 12 day long city that literally pops up in the middle of Death Valley out of nowhere. And we are that city. And it's really hard to explain. If you look at a map of Burning Man, Black Rock City is what the city that pops up is called. Basically, everybody that goes to Burning Man, you have to be 120,000% self-sufficient. And by that, I mean, you can't leave pee. You can't leave gray water. Everything you take in, including your biomass, has to go out with you. The way that the playa is when we come and set the city up is the way it has to look when we leave. Nothing. And it is held to insanely strongly. There's also zero money. No money on the playa whatsoever. It's all gift. It's like a communal gifting atmosphere. So every camp or neighborhood or house that plants itself in Black Rock City, they usually have a theme and they usually have a gift that they provide to the playa. So some camps provide water. Some camps provide showers. Some camps provide coffee. Some camps provide booze, etc. So, like, you go to Burning Man with the full understanding that if you don't bring water, you don't get water. However, there is water. Does that make sense? Because it's a gift of another camp. But no one goes to Burning Man naked and just, like, expects to be taken... Like, you don't go to expect to be taken care of, I guess. It's like wild independence, but also codependent. I don't know how to explain that. It's a very, very interesting thing. Our camp, we do beverages. We do lemonade and dancing and stuff and music. Nope, we do not bring the pups. Rodney will have the puppies for us. Bless his heart.
2 months, you came back!
You came back.
Streaming, it would really... it would defeat the purpose and it would be exhausting, dude. Can you imagine how many people would be out there fucking streaming?
Here's
Oh my
the real
god.
though. Hail some Satan, motherfucker.
I'm not losing... Yep, she's so mean. David, I'm using her on this run, and she is mean. Yep, she'll be perfect. She's not even evil. I honestly think there's no way to please her. There's nothing she approves. She doesn't approve of anything. Ever. Like, if you do one thing, her opinion is the opposite no matter what. I don't know if that's a Git thing, but fuck, dude. She annoys the shit out of me. Hi, Reckless. How are you, love? It's Bartertown. That's literally what it is. Yeah. Probably not best to bring the dogs. No. I wish I had known you two were going earlier. I would have made some cool goggles. I'm actually making some LZT, but next year I would love some. We go every year, honestly. Like, the last 3 years, we just didn't go because of COVID. There was a Burning Man last year, but it was definitely an unvaccinated kind of sketchy sketch, so we did not go. Reckless, thank you so much for summing the class, keeping the class alive, and giving an ace wings.
With the Prime sub! Don't forget your Prime subs. Bezos is a bajillionaire. Stop it.
Expect to be as helpful to others as you want to be helped is what I'm understanding. Exactly. Exactly. Like, no one will ever not help you on the playa. If you are, If you took a drug and you're freaking out, if you need water, if you need to find a bathroom, if you need somewhere to sit down, if you need shade, no one will not help you. But it's an understanding that you're probably part of a camp that is also gifting to the Black Rock City itself. And so that's why, you know what I mean? Like, it's people, it's not a sea of just tents of people camping in the desert. It is full building structures that people leave in storage units in Reno. They fly to Reno, pick up all their shit, and then they drive it onto the playa and they build homes. Like, homes, it's not homes, but it is. Like, ours, for instance, we're called the Bat Cave. We literally build a house-sized cave and then live in it like bats because it's hot. That's what it's like. And like our neighborhood that our camp got placed in this year, we're in like a bar neighborhood that is all themed and mimicked off of like Tokyo streets, like downtown Tokyo, like really narrow, cool neon signs and shit like that, but not like seating kind of bars, like just like windows you walk up to. I'm really, really excited to see what it looks like. I'm fucking stoked. But it's all about the art. Everything is art. If you've ever seen like, you know, Burning Man, literally, there is a gigantic 3-story tall steel man that is set on fire at the end of the week. It's pretty fucking epic. Oh, Mr. Fox, that has not stopped haunting me. Clona Willie will never be the same. I'm never going to be okay again. My boss is an OG burner and does the Michigan Lakes of Fire burn with a huge DJ group and a giant dome. Fuck yes. Radical self-reliance. That's what it is. Radical self-reliance. That's the term I was trying to look for. Thank you for that. Wastelands. I mean, they're all very, very connected. There's little burns all over the U.S. Wasteland burns. Oh God, there's another one where it's not so much burner as it is just kind of like hippie dippies floating around to music and getting super high. But it's like Earth Children or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. But there's a ton of them, and they're all very like, you know, interbred with each other. I can imagine Zeke on the playa in plague mask, leather hat, flip-flops, and Speedo. Dude, it's going to be better than that. I mean, it's going to include those things, but be better than that. Oh my God, LCT. Side note, I actually wanted to ask you. It's across the room. You know my backpack. Would that be stupid to bring to the playa? My leather backpack. Like, part of me just really wants to do it because I've taken it so many other places at this point. It's just like, that's my backpack that survives everything. But also the lie, like that weird alkaline sand that melts people's feet. I was worried that would damage my backpack if it fills my, like, would it? I'm so glad you brought that up because I wanted to ask you that. I was thinking about it last night. I was going through, we have so many backpacks because like every time you get like a brand gig with a game, they send you a backpack and a hoodie, every single one. So I have 50 million hoodies and 50 million backpacks. And I was going through all my backpacks and I'm like, I really just want to bring my backpack, but I don't want to be an idiot, bring it out there and get it destroyed by that sand. I don't know how to explain it, but the alkalinity, the alkaline nature of the sand in Death Valley literally melts your feet if you go barefoot. You're not barefoot and you are not in flip-flops. You are in knee-high boots. Like, you know, rave boots. Everybody's like, oh my God, look at the girls at Coachella and their stupid boots. Those boots are so their feet don't melt off. I'm trying to find some that don't have a 6-inch heel right now. It's almost impossible. I don't want to be 6'6", please, but I don't want my feet to melt off. There's art. There's so much art. Everyone has to be the exact same page, or socialism fails hard. The fact that people made it work is real impressive. And in America, mother of all rat races of all places I know. I think it's kind of like in a way grander scale, the way that Twitch communities are very self-sustaining at a certain point. Like, you know, at the beginning, you don't have, you know, established relationships with the people in your community. And so there's not like that comfortable, like, how do I put this? If some fuckwad comes into chat and spews racial, homophobic nonsense and I don't have a mod, I almost don't get scared because I know my community will start saying, like, this is the wrong place for you, bitch, fuck, get the fuck out, far before I even see the message. And it's similar to that at Burning Man. Like, there's commandments of Burning Man, and it's basically, you know, radical self-reliance, radical self-expression without ruining someone else's good time. Bring in whatever you bring out goes. Whatever you bring in has to go out with you. Everything. Period. End of story. Stuff like that. And everybody enforces it because they hold it so dearly. Like, everybody's enforcing it. So there's no need for, like, a police. There's no need for a service to go around and be like, you left a tissue on the ground, because the person right next to you would be like, hey, you dropped a tissue. Like, I don't know how to say that. Do you know what I mean? I got so much sunscreen. Yeah, I got so much sunscreen. I told Zach I'm going to dip him in it. I think it's a lawful evil thing. I bet that is, David. She's like the opposite of you on the alignment matrix from you. That's probably why you're finding her intolerable. That's probably it. Yep. She never leaves my group. Like, I've never pissed her off to the point where she abandons me, but she is very unhappy with any choice I make. And I'm just like, I make the choice that causes the least amount of, like, strife overall. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything, like, unique or, like, weird. I'm just like, how can I make everyone happy for my on-game playthrough? Because I'm playing with Psycho, and I don't want to fuck his game up either. And she's just like, I hate you. I'm gonna plug. Thank you. So, hold on. I should grab my backpack if we're gonna talk about my sweet friend LZT and his awesome art stuff. It'll mark it, probably scuff it, but fuck it. That's as long as it doesn't. I honestly, LZT, as long as the lye doesn't melt the leather the way it melts people's feet. That was what I was afraid of. I don't know what alkaline sand does to leather. You're the leather daddy, man. Being normal in my knife, I mean, what is normal though, right? Yeah. Oh, Cinemos is amazing. Oh. I'm gonna grab my backpack. Hold on. This is my backpack that LZT made for me. With his hands! Hands made this! Hands! I know. Isn't that the best thing you've ever seen? Vissy made me this. That's my Vissy. That's my Vissy on that. But this is my fucking backpack. I love this thing. This thing has gone everywhere with me and literally has one scuff from me washing puke off of it from a little kid that puked on my backpack. But this thing has literally gone everywhere. I've told you guys the stories of my damn backpack, but I've taken this thing like to Thailand, Germany, Singapore, Italy, Greece, Amsterdam, London, Canada, Mexico, I think that's it. But the bitch has been with me fucking everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's got some scuffs on the top from, like, me putting it under my seat in front of me on the airplane and me putting my feet on it. But leather lasts forever. Like, I'm not into killing animals, but I am into sustainability and not buying pointless shit that's just gonna break. I hate shopping. I don't like to spend money. But if I'm going to buy something, I would like to die with it. I'm so boring that way. But, like, seriously, the idea of shitty shit just breaking down all the time and having to replace it upsets me. And, like, I even have this is the ancient maker's mark of LZT, and he put Hail Satan on it as a surprise to me, which was really sweet. But, like, it doesn't even have sweat marks. This is the crazy part to me, because I'm a sweat beast. I hydrate, and if I get hot, I sweat. It doesn't even, like, it. Do you know how much I've sweat on this? Where's the sweat? Where's the mark? Where's the sweat? You show me. Where's the sweat mark? I have literally taken this off, and it's, like, dripped off of it. No sweat mark. I don't just sit here and, like, oh, and LZT made me that. Where is it? I have my luggage tag on here, too. It says Katie. LZT made this. My buddy LZT. If you're unfamiliar, he's a fucking dope-ass bitch, and he makes, I mean, I don't even know if he has boundaries when it comes to what he makes anymore. He literally makes almost everything. But I have a passport holder that to this day, I'm pretty sure it's the only wallet that exists in the world that holds a vaccine card. And I mean, LZT, my leather stuff is literally like, it's basically like the 7 years of our friendship. Like it just never breaks. It will never break down. I'm convinced of it. Considering the amount of shit my shit has gone to. Are my straps upside down? I actually haven't used the straps in a bit. They are upside down. I had it on as a crossbody. Where was I that I had it on a crossbody? Where did Zach and I go? We went somewhere where I couldn't have it on my back because I had to sit in a weird seat or something. I don't remember. But yes, that's. I'm glad LZT said that. That's probably my favorite thing about that fucking backpack. LZT, do you still make this pattern? LZT absolutely does commissions. Please go to Long Nose Leather. What is the website? It's like longno.se. So it's long nose with a dot between the NO and the SE because Sweden. It's very clever. I love it. I unplugged my headphones. Hold on. I got unplugged. He does all, like, I don't think he has a limit at this point. I mean, in terms of, like, his skill and what he can make. Because he's got a leather engraver now, I know for sure. Which is amazing. He's got a laser etching, whatever the fuck you want to call that machine. He can pretty much do fucking anything at this point. But the backpack, you can take the straps off and just carry it by the top, or you can take the straps off, put them together, and make it a crossbody. And I do that. Like, if I'm going on an airplane and I don't want to sit there and be like, schmack, 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 schmack with my backpack, crossbody that shit. I love something that I can change up the straps. It's so nice for traveling. ClassyKatie, unplugged! I've got dogs under my desk. Fucking dogs. I thought it was clever, but I have to explain it every time, so I don't know anymore. I mean, people will figure it out. I think it's clever. It's just long nose with a dot between the NO and SE. It's so easy. Come on now. Come on. They gotta get it. Come on. 100% agree. I don't want to contribute to the killing animals for leather, but I also don't want to buy pointless shit that dies after a year of use. Yeah, because it was designed to do so. I have a single pair of leather winter boots that have survived 8 years so far, still going. Hard same. I'm exactly the same. I have my leather backpack. I have my leather little, literally it's all LCT shit just because he's given it to me and it is fantastic. It works and it will work forever. Like I've never been into replacing, like if you think about it, Mr. Fox, I'm 100% the same way because I'm like, 90% vegetarian. I have a steak once in a blue moon if I want one, but other than that, I'm not really into meat. And I don't like killing animals and I don't like the idea of killing anything. But if you think about it, if you're constantly just buying into fast fashion that breaks down after one wash and you're throwing it in a landfill, you are killing the fucking earth, which is the home of the animals. So, I mean, it doesn't make me feel better about killing a cow to have a backpack, but at least I'm not throwing 7 backpacks into a landfill over the course of my life. And leather is a byproduct of the beef industry. So if you think about it, by buying from individual small business sellers, specifically LCT, you're actually like contributing to using the whole animal. You know what I mean? As opposed to those fucking where they don't use all the animal, which is sad. I mean, if something's going to lose its life, we might as well utilize it. Yeah. Leather is literally a byproduct of the meat industry. So without leather artists, it just is I mean, you know what I mean? It feels so gross, but like if you're going to kill something, use it all. Use what you killed. Don't let that life go to waste. It's so pointless. And I don't even maintain it very well. I've never ever maintained this backpack. I've literally almost abused it. My favorite story with this backpack, LZT's heard it. It's pretty gross, but my favorite story, and in terms of how well this thing is held up and how great it looks, I was going to Germany a couple years ago, and I had a layover in Toronto, and I cannot remember if it was my flight from Baltimore to Toronto or from Toronto to Munich, but they're like probably like 3 rows in front of me. There were 3 boys that were all brothers. They all looked like 10, 8, 5-ish, like under 10. And then their parents were across the aisle from them. And you know when you're sitting in your seat, like you put your big shit over your head and then you stick your little this under the seat. By the way, this fits under the seat in front of me, which is amazing. It also fits an iPad and a book, which is the best thing ever. You stick it in the seat in front of you when the stewards are walking around and they're like, please put that in the seat in front of me. So I did. And as soon as the plane took off, and you know when the plane's kind of, you can feel it's like at this angle and it's, one of those kids got sick. Pukes on one of the other kids. That kid then pukes on that kid. Then that kid pukes on that kid. And it just became like musical puking. And the poor mother, I felt so bad for her. Like I had no semblance of like fury in my soul. I was pitying this mom, like trying to pick up like puke on the plane. It was just fucking insane. But because the plane was doing this, the puke just starts running back the plane instantaneously down the floor, soaks my bag. The whole thing. Whole back of it, every single joint, all of this. Fucking drowning in young man puke. Oh my god, mistakes. Okay, that part's over. All I wanted to say is that then when I got there, I literally put this in a bathtub of lukewarm water. And it still looks like this. And that's what I mean by borderline abusing. You should not be soaking leather in water. I didn't know what else to do. But like, show me the water damage. Or the puke. Like literally, that's that one spot. There's a scratch right there where I hit it with like a scratchy brush on accident while I was cleaning it. That's it. That's the one, like, I don't know, like you kind of wonder, like, LZT, how often are you puking on your goods to just make sure they're proof? I don't know. It's kind of wild. No, that was one of the weirdest plane experiences I've ever had. I just felt so bad for that mom, dude. That poor woman. Show me on the doll where the child soaked you in the vom. What was, honestly, it was kind of funny. Because I was alone on the plane, and the couple sitting next to me were just like quintessential rich white people. I hate to say it, but they totes were. And they were like almost to the T dressed in like tennis gear, and they had tennis rackets under their seat. And the woman started crying when the vomit hit her tennis racket, and she was like, I can never use that again. And I'm sitting there with my fucking organic leather backpack full of it. Like, bitch. Are you fucking with me right now? Good morning, Mag. How are you? Surprise. Oh my god, I saw your tweet this morning, Psycho. I'm very excited. I'm mucho excited. I got a wallet from the leather maker I know, and it's been nearly 8 years. I mean, LZT gave mine. I mean, we've been friends for almost 7 years, so I think like 6 years ago, my leather passport holder, and that thing is, I mean, honestly, I never thought it would be so useful. I just desperately needed a passport holder because I was freeballing my passport while traveling, which is never a good idea, but it fits a Vax card perfectly. It's the only thing I've ever found that actually has a slot for cards that fits my fucking Vax card. And it's just the best. As someone who got food poisoning from canned chicken and became a human sprinkle, I can relate. I did the same. Literally, that trip, actually, which is hilarious. Same. I wasn't a human sprinkle can, but I definitely couldn't stop puking or shaking and shivering. Food poisoning's horrific. I wouldn't wish fruit fly. I don't want food poisoning. I mean, I'd wish it on Trump or something. I wouldn't, you know, it's not like deadly most of the time. It's just like really miserable. I'm just glad it didn't have the piss asses. Because at least when you're just puking, you can still kind of go out and do stuff. Because I was in Germany, like in Salzburg and shit like that. And I wanted to go see stuff. And it's real hard if you're just like sitting there sweating because poop might just start oozing out of your butt. But like you can puke in a bag. Oh, dude, Revoltcon. I get it. I was on vacation with a group of people, so I still had to like keep going while I had this. And I remember one of the places we were in was, this is not a puke story for those eating. Don't worry, I'm not telling anymore. Well, I was puking the whole time, but this is not a puke. We were We were on our way to the Czech Republic. We went to Munich and we did a bunch of Germany stuff, and then we drove to Czech Republic and stayed there for a few nights. And we were on our way, so I can't remember if we were still in Germany or if we had crossed over or not. But we stayed in this really cute little quaint little bed and breakfast in this cute little town where literally nobody spoke English. It was very exciting. But they did speak some Eastern Europe, like some Czech, so I could kind of pick up a little bit. I don't know Czech, I know Russian, but that's it. But anyways, the mattresses, my mom and I shared a room, and we both had twin beds, and I sweat through the mattress down into the box spring. And I never told the concierge, and to this day I feel bad about it. Like, it's just haunts me. I'm like, fuck. But I've never sweat so much in my life. Like, I'm a sweat beast. I joke about it. No one sweats that much. That was cups. Cups. It was fucking sick. The running runs. Jesus fucking Christ. I had COVID the past few days. Oh, God. Seahorse. No. Did you lose your taste or anything? Or smell? What is chicken in a can? Is it like tuna? Like chicken of the sea shit? Oh, no. Viata. I should have known. I woke up yesterday to 7 job offers on my phone. I swear to God, I know when COVID's going to hit because suddenly I get job offers. That's so weird. So there's a new strain. Fuck that. Be safe, my dudes, and wear masks. For fuck's sake, be safe. If the bag ends up in need of repair, I can fix it. I mean, I don't think it'll ever need to be repaired, but that's good to know. Good reason to keep you around, I guess. Whatever. I mean, seriously, like, even... I don't want to tell you what I've done to this bag, LCT, but kind of, like, I kind of want to make, like, a video just describing all of the horrible things I've put this thing through, and then just, like, hold it. But I don't think anyone will believe me. Like, Eris Morn? Taste was fine. Fuck yes. Otherwise, I would have been... Dude, the taste and the smell part scares me so much. I'm the same. If I couldn't smell or taste my food, I wouldn't eat. I would just die. Who needs to pee when you can sweat out your entire bladder? Fun fact, there's actually amounts of urine in your sweat. Isn't it like... Fox, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't it skates, like, pee through their skin? Like skates and raids and shit like that? That, like, you know... They piss through their skin. So if you eat one, they just taste like piss. Time to get another booster. Yeah. Dude, I still haven't gotten COVID, and I refuse. I refuse! They sell whole ass dinners in cans? A whole chicken in a can. Why? That plus brain fog. Yeah, fuck that. We have enough of that just from fucking mental exhaustion, ADD, right? Yeah. I know American Chlorinated Chicken's banned. What is that? What is that, David? Why, Katie, why is there a giant horse cutout behind you? Hello, Sarah. What horse? You talking about my boy? Uric acid. That's what it is. Thank you, Zeph. It's because it's not pee, right? It's not even pee because they don't have a bladder. They just like ooze it. Dude, imagine sweating milk. Do you remember that music? I showed you guys a music video where someone sweated milk a long time ago. Got it once, still angry about that. I would be too. It's a chicken that's been in chlorine? That's fucking gross. I don't really like chicken. Americans and humans. You're right, though. And it hurts. Centaur? Unicorn? Rumpelstiltskin? Okay, real talk. The horse behind me was part of a birthday thing for Zach a really long time ago, and now I just don't know what to do with this 6-foot-tall horse I have in my house. So now I just have a horse. No, he didn't want to fuck it, if that's what you're thinking. I haven't heard anything about a booster either. I'm sure m0O would be popping by. His ears would be burning. Typing is overrated, Bubblicious. Just like, you know what? Just get it out. Do one of these. Boom. Did it work? I got it out of my system. Sometimes you just need to do that. And then your fingers go, okay, I'm better now. I hate typing. More like need. Yes, boosters are no longer subsidized, so you need insurance or out of pocket. This is very true. Chlorinated chicken is on everyone's lips metaphorically and maybe soon quite literally. The UK may be pressured into accepting chlorinated chicken as part of the post-Brexit deal made with the US. Just buy organic chicken. Fucking what? Rumple foreskin? Papa? So now I have a horse. How do you fuck cardboard? I mean, you could cut a hole in it and just hope for a mouth on the other side. Dude, people fuck anything. Shut up. You know that. People would find a way. They'd find a way. They'd find a way. People will fuck anything. Even their moms. Papa, can you hear me? That's a good way to get cuts on your penis. Oh my god. So they're fighting against washing the meat? I don't know what chlorinated means. Like, that's where I mean, if you're like have a bucket of chlorine and you're dipping chicken in it and feeding people chlorine, like that's a bad idea. But if you're cleaning, washing the meat off and there's remnants of chemicals from the wash, I mean, that's like washing your hands and then eating with your hands. Kind of no difference there. When there's a hole, there's a way, right? It's just facts. Fuck a coconut, right? Oh, Nick, were you here yesterday for the podcast we heard? There's a better story than coconut now. Coconut has been overrun. I'm so fucked up. It's gonna haunt me forever. Never the coconut! People fuck anything. Where there's a hole, there's a goal, and where there isn't, one can be made. Facts. Facts. Oh, fuck, David. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, it's simple. Okay, it's chicken that's been treated with chlorine. Once a chicken has been killed and prepared, it's washed in water that contains chlorine or other chemicals. Okay, so yeah, it's literally like washing your hands and eating with your hands. I'm sure they have to test it to make sure that it's not like, soaked in chlorine. Like, they couldn't feed, I mean, they probably could. In America, they could, but they wouldn't feed you guys chlorine. I've been a receptionist at one of the busiest dispos for 2 years and have not gotten COVID from the filthy masses because I wear a mask every fucking day and you wash your hands. I know you do. There was a person on Reddit that would post videos of them fucking all sorts of stuff. I fucked 10 pies to find out which one's best. Okay, but what one was best? What a superhero. This is the person we need in science. At least the Clone Willy one wasn't as bad as that one lady who had her husband's ashes put inside a glass dildo that she used. I don't know. I think Clone Willy's worse. Mentally speaking. We had my dad's ashes in our house for many, many, many years because we moved so fucking often. My mom couldn't settle where to put them. And I used to tell my friends that we had his whole body except his penis because his mother requested that part. And then I would open the box and show them his bag of fucking ashes. Because I'm damaged. So maybe I'm just skewed on that one. But the dildo's worse. Exactly. Or are they washing it in a solution that includes chlorine? That's what I'm thinking it is, Glut. I'm thinking it's a solution that cleans it so it's not... Because, the moment you kill something, the moment you die, literally, the moment anything dies, all that bacteria on your skin and in your body that your body's protecting you against goes to work. Immediately. Like, immediately starts to eat you up and rot you. And so the moment you execute an animal for food... You got to find ways to keep it sterile and clean to get to the grocery store, get to wherever you're going to eat it. I don't know how to do it. I don't have a better way. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no different with animals. The moment that animal is dead, its body is starting to decay. And they've got to slow that process down as fast as fucking possible. I don't know how. I don't really like meat. So, I don't really think about it that much. But for meat eaters, I mean, probably. I got no hate against you. I got to leave my water out overnight to use for weed babies. Got to get the chlorine out. You know, you can get dechlorinator. I get it from my pet store. Hair pie? Fuck you. I mean, David, would you rather chlorinated chicken or no chicken? I'd rather no chicken. I'm not judging here. I'm just curious. I have this song on my work playlist, and I've had a couple people ask who it is. Dude, isn't it amazing? I played it for Zach, and I was like, who's singing? And he goes, Stevie, duh. And I was like, no, it's not. I know. How does everybody else keep their chicken clean? I'm not saying chlorine's the best option. Like, I will never put my foot down and be like, America, just because. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm curious because, like, you know, I've never worked in a slaughterhouse, but I'm assuming there's some minutes between slaughter and packaging where bacteria flourish, and I don't know what to do about that. There's also a tuna story. Oh, God. Oh, God. That was probably worse than the coconut one. Same dude made a fleshlight out of tuna and kept fucking it for multiple days until he... That's the coconut story! That's the coconut story, Mr. Fox. That's... Oh, my God, I can't. That's the coconut story with tuna. That's the coconut! Down to the wriggle! Oh, well, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what happens. For every animal a vegan won't eat, I will eat 3. So just eat meat. I mean, eat what you want to eat. Life is too short. Literally, that's the way I 100% stand by that reasonable. I don't eat meat because I don't really like it. Like, my whole life, I was just kind of convincing myself that you had to eat the main thing on the plate. But I was a sides person. Like, I just want the sides. Just give me a bowl of mashed potatoes. I'm very fucking happy. I don't need the chicken or the whatever. I just don't really, like, crave it. Every once in a while, a steak or, like, a cheeseburger or something. But other than that, I've never really just liked it at all. And I don't think you should eat something you don't like. I completely agree with you. Like, if you like meat, fucking eat. Life is short. We're all bacteria. The world is burning. The world is done for. We're just trying to mitigate the damage while we're here, really. Fuck whoever just posted that. Wait, fuck posted what? What? What happened? Penis Oh my God, what's happening? I am a rare steak kind of gal. When I have a steak, it bleeds. Like, I like a good steak. I just don't crave it. I don't know. I never have. I don't know if it's maybe because I grew up in, like, kind of a butchering, hunting family, so we had abundance of meat all the time. Like, that was the vast majority of what we had to eat all the time. So I kind of just got burnt out. I don't know. It doesn't, like, but when I have a steak, bitch bleeds. Yeah. But I wouldn't shame someone for a well-done steak because, again, eat what you like. Don't eat because people pressured you into eating something. That's so stupid. I've seen people get, like, a rare steak or a medium rare, and they're just sitting there, like, suffering it, and they're like, oh, it's just not cooked enough. I'm like, just ask for the way you fucking want it. You could die tomorrow. And your last meal was, like, trying to impress someone with rare steak? Fuck off. Cheers. What tuna? There is no tuna. Is this the one from yesterday? Or is this a different one? It's the one from yesterday? Okay. This is the one I'm talking about. I know a lot, like, I don't ever expect or assume all of you are here every day, but I need to give you context to why they're... Did you hear this one yesterday? Clone a Willy? I'm just asking, anybody eating? Like, it's not a gross, visceral story. It's more mental fuckery, but it might fuck with you. Not reasonable. I totally get that. I kind of find it hot when people are a little, like, voracious with their food. Like, I'm a very delicate food. Like, I don't want to touch my food. I fucking hate touching food. I don't like having dirty fingers. I think it's like an ADD thing, like a texture thing. I'm dainty as, like, I sit there and I'm like, yummy. I love when someone just fucking like, and they've got shit all over their face and you can tell they're just really enjoying their food. I find that kind of hot. But I can't do that. Oil the leather before you go. That'll help. What kind of oil? Do you have a suggestion? Like, not a brand, but like literally what kind of oil? Just like jojoba oil or jojoba? Where's my little book? Oh, there it is. I shall write it. Fox Farm is everything. I love Fox Farm. Fox Farm gave me 9-foot tomato plants. Me too! Oh my god, Ayinia, hard same. Like, I have to wash myself because I can go through a roll of paper towels while making dinner. Because I'll just keep wash. I need clean hands. I cannot. I don't like to touch food. I've never had, and it's just, had you ever touched a microfiber cloth with dry hands? No! Worst. Borderline worst feeling in the world ever is that one. Sensory, it's like the most gross. You're just like, I know nothing's hurting me, but why do I want to die? Blah. Yes, I will turn it up a little. Do you want to watch the video? I was going to say, we need to take a break. And then we'll watch the disgusting. I was giving everyone a break to stop eating. Glut needs a break, needs to eat. This video is what we watched yesterday. It's a podcast, and these gentlemen are reading a story. And it has fucked me up more than the coconut story ever did. But this song we were just listening to, the music video is fucking sick. A happy fuck, man. That video, like, even muted, it just gives me happiness because they just look like giant babies. Until you realize his panties are sparkly, and then they're not giant babies. Okay, here's Pat. This is a cover, though, right? This is Crazy by Patsy Cline. The song Crazy by Patsy Cline, cover by Allison Young. With Josh Turner. I was trying to figure out who the band is. I'm assuming there's a band. Need it. Her voice is so pure and clean on those beautiful vibrato crazy. That shit. I'm not even gonna try to mimic it because holy shit, no. Her voice is so beautiful. Yes, very much so. And Patsy, I mean, it's kind of like I feel like, and this is just me personally, the breathy thing is very much a popular singing style right now because of Billie Eilish and shit. So some people have just maybe unintentionally incorporated it into their own vocal range and vocal tones and whatnot and singing style because it's the current singing style. Has it always been? I just recently, maybe because of Billie Eilish, really started noticing that there's a lot of singers out there that use, I guess, would you call it the head voice? Almost exclusively. Really? You think it's like an ASMR thing? I'd believe it. Ooh, check your Discord if you can. Linked. Oh, ghost related. I actually think I opened a Discord. No, I didn't. God damn it. I mixed the days up. Okay. So that was fucking beautiful. I'm so sorry that David Cable's about to ruin your day. If you didn't get to hear this story, or you didn't get to hear this yesterday, in my book, this is worse than the coconut story. If you don't remember the coconut story, TLDR, person filled a coconut with butter, fucked it for weeks. It filled with maggots, and one tried to crawl down his pee hole. And then he threw it against a wall and it exploded, and he had to clean up the rancid butter maggot cum mess. Yeah. So, that was kind of our peak for a while, 9. The coconut story. People, it was a very, What up, sex? No, dude, the TLDR I just gave you is nothing compared to reading the story. Oh my. The first person account is so much more visceral. Let me tell you, I gave you the fucking PG version. But what we're about to watch, it's not a visual thing. It's just a podcast of people reading a story. In my opinion, to me, at this current moment, far worse. And I'm trying to think why. I'm thinking it's maybe because I don't have a penis, and therefore the visceral factor of a maggot wriggling in, around, or on it isn't really there for me. However, this story involves pussies, which I own, and maybe that makes it, I don't know, weirder. But I had to experience this, therefore you were a family. Oh my God, please leave. I just called us a family. Like, I had to do this yesterday, therefore I'm going to poison other people's minds because I'm going to be referencing this for years. This has ruined us as a people. Whenever you feel like you've fucked up, remind yourself that you have yet to fuck a replica of your father's penis. Hashtag came on it. I don't want this anymore. New core memory unlocked. Bing! The craziest part is that this person is willing to admit it to somebody and ask for help. Go to therapy! And the therapy should start with, why did you open the box under mommy and daddy's bed? Why did you fuck your mom's crispy sex toy? You know what I'm saying? She described it as a veiny beast, which had given her the best orgasms of her life. Yeah, there's just... Right, they need like trauma therapy. I don't... Like, I mean, dude, I can't even tell you where my brain's gone, like, in very just absolutely foul places. I just won't be spoken. It's just, this story has destroyed me more than like, oh my God, why Second Chronicle? Fucking same brain, shut up. Not always read the box first and leave the shoebox alone. Yeah. I mean, why are you snooping in your parents' bedroom? Like, once you've moved out, your parents are gonna get freaky fucking deaky again. Your mom destroyed her pussy to have you and then destroyed her brain to raise you. It's their time to fuck on everything. If you're house sitting, respect boundaries. In my humble opinion. Like, I'm gonna go through their junk drawer and the medicine cabinet, see if there's anything fun, but I ain't looking through their bedroom. Absolutely not. I've found shit in my parents' bedroom on accident. I'm still fucked up from that. That's a step past looking at a pic of your grandparents or something when they're young and want to bang them. Dude, my grandpa was hot as fuck, but like, whoa, right? Whoa. It's the reverse Oedipus complex. Or Oedipus? Is it Oedipus? Yeah, Oedipus, right? I just can't. All I can just put together is need help. I know. You're like me yesterday, 9. This was me. I was silent. I got up and left for like 10 minutes after we listened to this. I couldn't function. I've just had 24 hours to metabolize. The curiosity, yeah, I don't. Like, I have zero, I'm trying to move over the video. We have a palate cleanser from Crispy, thank you. I have zero curiosity in my oh, what the fuck? I have zero curiosity in any way, shape, or form about my parents' sex life. At all. I want to see, like, what kind of pills are you on? Are you losing your mind yet? That'll be fun to know. Like, are there diapers in the bathroom? How bad is this? When do I need to get a nurse? You know what I'm saying? But in no way, shape, or form do I want to know where they're putting holes in things. At all. And I never have. That is not where my curiosity goes. There is no happy under-the-bed shoebox stories. Thank you. Thank you. If there is a shoebox under a bed, I think it's widely understood that there's something we don't want to see in it. I mean, I'm thinking Mummy's pussy was destroyed before she got pregnant by the sounds of it. Amen. I know. Why are you putting anything that's in your parents' bedroom in your body? In a section. There's so many questions. Oh my God. Imagine if oh, stop it. Oh, Daddy. Shut the fuck up. You've made it worse. You've made it worse. How could you? You've made it worse. How do you? Oedipus. It's Oedipus. I knew I was saying it wrong. Thank you. I knew it fucking sounded wrong. It was Rysek, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, this was the her punishment was. She's been punished. It's just so fucked up. Do you think she'll always seek that type of dick now that she's had prime steak? That made my asshole clench. And I'm so sorry with that question. You fucking bet you are. That is, I mean, how many sniffs away from... Nope. I can't unclench my ass. I got it. I saved it. LCD. I don't know if you heard me. I saved it. I pulled it up on my... I have it up on my... This screen. The screen I will not accidentally close out of. Oh, can I not pause the ghost video? I hate autoplay. Okay, so basically with the ghost video, I have to somehow click on the link and get it unmuted all in a millisecond because it autoplays and there's no pausing it. Give me 1 second. We're getting there. Short form content is stupid and nobody likes you. Palette cleanse. Y'all. Holy shit. It's just some island boy. The Lonely Island Boys have changed. Well, we're half of them. The first one, Cinnamon Toast Ken. Bob Ross? No, no shit. This one, the channel says Bob Ross. No idea. This guy, I watch a different one of his shows. He does like true crime stuff. Good Mythical Morning, Tasting History with Max Miller, more fucking weird shit because I like true crime and I'm gonna not kill people. This person apparently, Brad Mondo. I use his hair dye. He's fucking dope and he does cool videos. I don't know. Don't want to know. No idea. No clue what's going on there. Not that one either. No idea. There was the suggesting ones. No clue. Those confuse me. I don't want to know, to be honest. Those make me nervous. The D.A. Vinky twins? I don't know what that is. I'm glad I don't. They're gonna haunt me. I don't like that. Tasting History is the shit, right? Max Miller's fucking dope. Did you see he did a video recently with... Oh, fuck. Binging with Babish? She did it. Wait. I never say the name right. Underwear on not Lazel Profit. Oh god, no. Not really in the true crime genre, I think, but I'm addicted to the show Body Cam on Max. Is it like, that's definitely true. True crime is honestly all over the place. There's some of it, it honestly depends on who you kind of listen to, I think. Some people focus on, like, crime against children. Some people focus on crime against couples or spouses. Some people focus on, like, senseless serial murder type crime. Some people focus on, like, historical crime. Like, you know, ancient, like, Victorian era or older, ancient times crime. Like, crime that was never solved or something, like Jack the Ripper kind of stuff. It depends. Some of it is, like, police footage, crime against police, crimes police are committing, so on and so forth. Kind of depends. I don't like unsolved mysteries, but I like cold cases being solved. Those are pretty interesting. This guy's stuff is good if you want to learn about different parts of the U.S. Ooh, I love stuff like that. Peter Santinello? That name sounds super familiar. Oh, Oh my god, I've been binging this motherfucker's videos. Dude, binging them. Did you just recently find him, Kills? Because for some reason he showed up on my feed as well, and I have watched hours of his shit. He's so nice and neutral, and he has such a, like, very, like, I don't know how to say that, nice personality to where he can pretty much go anywhere in the world, and he's just gets along with people because he's so kind. But fuck, this channel, Peter Santinello, that's why his name is familiar. If you've never seen Peter Santinello's channel, see how many I've binged. I've been watching a ton. I think this is the first one I ever saw, and I was like, oh man, I miss the Appalachias. I literally just watched one recently where he was like, these people live, I'm not kidding, 45 minutes from a gas station. I was like, cute. But yeah, he goes all over the fucking world. I've watched a lot where he goes into like ghettos and stuff. What the fuck is on there? Ash is on my stream deck. He goes into ghettos and stuff, but he like usually has an escort or someone to go with him. The Appalachian docs, is it Appalachian, I believe? They're really good. They're all really good though. The chapter, I think someone suggested that one to me ages ago. I'll write it down. I don't remember, but I think so. That sounds familiar. I'm going to close out all these links before we start the game, Psycho. I already changed our categories, so I wanted it to be clear. I really want to play because the game's fucking addicting, but I don't want my shit to crash. Apple Asia. Apple pen? Pineapple? Apple pen? That's a callback. Love my brain sometimes. Why? Steam's having a hiccup. A pickup? A hiccup. How to Drink. Is it a movie or a documentary? I don't think so. Let me look. Hold on. Yes, I love him. I'm really bad. I feel like I'm the follower that nobody wants because I'm going to talk all about your channel and how much I love your content, and someone's going to be like, cool, what channel? He looking like a hobbit. Yes, How to Drink's fantastic. I love his historical drink shows. The historical drink episodes, I mean. There's a dog under me. Well, I don't want to roll over. Lilith's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm staying exactly where I am. A woman was murdered by her son pretty locally recently. It really shook people, obviously. Dude, there was a murderer that was just taken down recently in the States, too, like a serial killer. And I was like, damn. Oh, what was your tarantula question, by the way? While I find my controller and load up the game. And I am online. I see it, so it better not fucking say I'm invisible or whatever the fuck. Oh, here it is. Thank you. Okay, Mortician Bessie asked today if you have formed any relationships with your spoods that have responded to you back. She asked because she knew of someone who had a relationship bond with a jumping spider. Used to hop on her arm to sit on her shoulder. When he got older, he took longer to make it up her arm. So, jumping spiders, I think, are like the smartest in terms of like, you know, us projecting human intelligence on spiders. Like the smartest of the spiders. In that their eyesight is insanely good compared to most spiders, especially tarantulas. Tarantulas have a horrible eyesight. However, short answer, yes. I was talking about this a couple days ago. We did a feeding, but I've got a couple species that are all really closely related. They're all like dwarf species from Brazil. And it's not a relationship, like they don't want to come out and crawl on me, like that. It's unsafe. Jumping spiders, they have a very specific body type and a specific stickiness to their feetsies, so they're meant to climb and jump and like handle high falls. Tarantulas not at all, and they innately know that. So climbing up things is not their chosen profession unless they're arboreal or something like that. But I have some tarantulas that they know when their enclosure moves, and I pick them up, take them off my table, move them over here, and I open. They come over, and before I even open the enclosure, they come over and they put their little peats right where the opening is, right where I slide that enclosure. They know what side of it opens, even though the whole thing's just a clear box. They know what side opens, and I can just open it, and I very gently hand them a roach or a cricket, and they just be like, and they trot away with it. They've never tried to escape ever. They have a fucking zero interest in getting out of their enclosures in any way, shape, or form. They're so happy to just like very gently take whatever I give from them, like happy little cheeseburger mongers, and then they take it off to their hole and eat it. And it's so weirdly cute. But I think that I don't know if that's species specific. The way I've always there's Steam. Thank you, bitch. The way I've always, approached keeping spiders and tarantulas is try to simulate their natural environment as much as possible, and then drivers. Ah, fuck! I gotta update my drivers again. Didn't I do this yesterday? Do you have to update again? Hold on. I gotta update my game drivers. Boo! Hold on. It shouldn't take more than a minute or two. I have a good updater for this. I thought I updated that shit, but it's on my streaming PC, so it doesn't fuck up streaming time, so we can still be live and we're fine. Revolt Bless. A hoot? A hit? I don't know. I'm like Queen Lurker. She was mind blown with the one brain cell fact. She's very interested in all this kind of stuff, but it's more into snakes and rabbits and flora. Snakes and rabbits and flora are fascinating too. Did you tell her about the cool tendon that rabbits have? She probably knows. If she's interested in rabbits, she probably knows. It's something that it says I have no drivers to update. Interessante. It's something that in respiratory therapy, it's something like casually. Oh, there it is. There's the update. Something casually mentioned sometimes because it's lung related. But rabbits have a really unique tendon that goes from from their knee, like right above their knee on their femur to the bottom of their diaphragm. So they don't have only the strength of their diaphragm pulling their lungs down. Every single time when they're running, their whole body extends. That knee pulls on that tendon and rakes their lungs down, filling them, 5 times as fast, just giving them that extra boost, which is why rabbits can go from 0 to 60 real fucking fast. And they're one of, if not the only animal, one of the few that have this, really mysterious tendon that just, it gives them the zoomies. And I think that's one of the coolest things. Rabbits are cool. I'm such a professional gamer. I did. Oh, the hotfix? I did it on the game. Yeah, I did the game hotfix, but, it didn't say I had any driver updates, but now it's saying I have NVIDIA game-ready drivers that need to be updated and Intel network connection software or something. But it's going to be a minute, so... We are kind of lame. I was thinking about that the other day, Nineless. I was watching Bailey Sarian. She's a very smart, intelligent person, but she was talking about something. She was talking about Jack the Ripper Part 2, and there was a fake letter sent to the police, like, I'm Jack the Ripper with half of a kidney. But she was like, they didn't know if it was a human or an animal. Do animals even have kidneys? And I thought to myself, oh my God, sometimes I take for granted the knowledge base I would just happen to have in the fact that mammals have kidneys. But that got me thinking about humans. And when you think about other mammals, we tend to be all exactly the same, but they always get more. If we're different, they just get extra. It's never less. They get more tummies or more, whatevers. Bigger hearts, more muscles, better tendons, stuff like that. Oh, the notes. No, I did not. Ooh, let's look. That's a good thing to go over. Thank you, Genova. I didn't know there were any. Give it to me, baby. Penises C and D no longer clip through some gith. Oh my God, stop it. They were clipping through the clothing. That's fucking great. Clipping through the Get Yankee, I believe is how you say it, Get Yankee clothing. Male gnome sorcerers are no longer missing their undies. We are. I mean, if you, hello, Bubba, taking out, cockroaches or something and rats, yeah. We are. Due to our, yeah. No, it's actually Bill under my desk that did the bork. But little Void is right here just chilling. What's on your face, Bubba? What is that? What's on your cute little muzzle? He always does this. I live in constant fear that I'm going to knob him with my elbow. Bubba, you look like my armrest. What are you doing? Right back at you. You're awful cute. That's the tip of his nose. And that's his little milk chin. But anyway, he comes in right here, and I'm like talking with my arms. Whack. I don't want to elbow your cute little face, bub. What's on your face? What have you gotten into, my boy? I don't know. Dick. Dick? Doe. Ick. Dick. Doe. Ick. You got into dick. The rest of the hotfix is kind of spoilery. Oh, fuck that then. I move so slow in the game. Ooh, I think it's almost done. I love that the game needs those kind of patch notes. I mean, I wouldn't have complained about it. That's fucking hilarious. No more gnome commando. Hi, bub. Do you want to snuggle while we update? Come. Here's my boy. Hi, bud. What are you up to? I don't know. You're so pretty. You got pretty teeth, bud. Thank you. You always want to eat my chapstick. Thank you. Bobo? He's such a good boy. His head's so big. You got a massive noggin, bud. Not much going on up there, but a lot of love, huh? Is this where you keep your heart? In the floof? That's where he keeps his secrets. Yeah. Little secrets. Look at those beautiful teeth. This is why we brush them, Bubba. They look so pretty. You have such beautiful teeth, bub. He does not like his teeth brushed in any way, shape, or form. He likes to eat the toothpaste, but that's it. Huh, bud? Yeah. I know. Well, I think what happened, Jack, was a lot of people were destroying switches, trying to pop them out all the time and lube them. And so by pre-lubing them, they were like, you know, because people would be like, I tried to take it out to lube it, and it was so unlubed it broke. You have to give me a new one for free, kind of thing. He really is a very sweet boy. He's kind of psychotic though. When I went to the post office yesterday after stream for Zach said I sneak out. Like I try to sneak out. My Jeep's at the front of the house where they can't really see me. So like if I let him go in the yard, I feel like a parent literally sneaking away from my children. It's hilarious. But I like sneak out the front door, get into my car, and he said it took about 5 minutes. And all of a sudden he just hears like this panic yowl coming from the hallway because Trick has realized that I am not behind any of the locked doors in the house and I am now dead. He's now just laying on my desk. He thinks I died. I don't know what happens, but then he just won't stop. Zach told me about it. Yeah. I mean, why are you so addicted, Bubba? I'm not that cool. I don't know. He gets panicky when Zach leaves too, but he doesn't yowl. You guys saw it? Damn, what are we lubing? Everything. Lilith paces. Lilith definitely gets anxious. She's just not vocally anxious. Trick is very much like, you know, Freudianly, orally fixated. Whereas Lilith is way more anal. She just starts pacing and panting and like hiding under things and stuff like that. Like she definitely gets anxious the same, but just doesn't sing the song of death, I guess. He's laying on my desk right now. This is precious. We're sitting here right here. Just an FYI. We're updating our drivers. We're there, rotten there. Okay. Here's my boy. Why do you cry when I leave? It's really stressful. His cheeks are puffing. Is it stressful? What's going on? I don't know. I think you die. I have no object permanence. I know. I don't know. He's a big baby. And it sucks because I would take them with me, but in the middle of the day like that, you guys know, doesn't it go up like 10 to 15 degrees in like 5 minutes in your car? in this heat. And I'm not even risking cooking my babies. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I would never. He is. He's our special boy. He loves Rod. He loves people. He loves everybody, let's be honest. And when Rod leaves, he cries. He searches all the rooms for 15 minutes. Like, what's different? If anybody, he does it if Scott comes over, even though Scott hates them. Like, he looks. He loves people. And I think it's like a sense of the pack is broken up or something. And he's like, someone's dead. I don't know. But you panic pretty hard, huh, bud? Okay, update. Figure your shit out! Do, 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 do. Like a moan with, wait, no, why, what's going on? Woo! Yeah, yes, that. He howled when I left the house when we were watching him. Mm-hmm. They don't like, he doesn't like it. Got a little bit of separation anxiety, bud. Doe. I would never. Oh, yeah. I think you would ever. Big stretch, bub. Oh, big stretch. Nope, none of that over here. He is. He's just, he's a sensitive boy. Such a boy. Those feet, though. Damn. Damn, bud. Got some peats on you. Those are big peats. What are you gonna do with all them peats? All them peats. Instead of feet. I'm gonna get your peats. Get your peats up on my feet. Up on my feet. Up on my feet. My lovely lady peats. Check it out. No, okay. Oh, I don't like that dance. That was the worst. I hated it. Look how I wish. I mean, I love. He's so. You got a big old bug, bud. He's so dark that there's no lighting that lights him up. His eyes are black. His fur is black. He's just beautiful. He's a boy. I start to talk like him though. You guys assign voices to your dogs and stuff, right? Because he sounds like this. You can't plug your nose, and but you know everything because you're super fucking smart, smarter than a dumb bitch. That's Bill. If she's a fucking stupid bitch. But I start to talk like him when I talk to him, and it's strange. He is. He's such a perfect little void. I do love him. Sometimes I think, like, if I could go back in time and tell my teenage self, like, you gonna be a poodle bitch? I don't know. I don't know if I'd believe it, but they're pretty good dogs. People just make them weird. It's same with little dogs. I think it's totally same with, like, chihuahuas and shit. People make them weird. No dog is born aggressive or weird or, like, scared. You're a big tough dog and you love to hike, huh? You'd kill a bitch or whatever. Oh, bud. He's like, I'm done. I'm hot now. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm out. This fucking update. Still going. Bitch. Fix yourself. I don't want to see it worse. No. Never. Your mom's a slag. Oh, fuck yes. It's not their fault. I agree. Same with pit bulls, everything. Yeah, I agree. These connections, they normally don't take very long. It's probably because Zach and I are streaming at the same time. It's just doing the da-na-na-na, da-na-na, ba-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. It's usually pretty fast. And sometimes there's just something I haven't clicked, like a permission, but I don't see anything. I don't see nothing. Get the fuck out. Get the... No. No. What movie is that from? Why do I make fun of that a lot? No. Is that fucking Twilight? Alright, bitch. Do your shit! Iglooing? Is it like a bukkake? Sounds like it. I don't know. I've heard of a lot of shit. You know me and names. Tell your man to get off the Wi-Fi. I know. Get off the Wi-Fi! No, it's installing. It's not even downloading. So... What the fuck? Is it like snowballing? Yeah, I know snowballing. I know what snowballing is. Did you not clean it up in time? Jesus Christ. No shit, 9. I read a story on Reddit one time to chat, and it was... How do I even start the story? So a boy like went off to college or whatever, and his mom went to clean up his childhood bedroom and went to pull his bed away from the wall to like vacuum the floor. And he had just for years and years and years ejaculated into that crevice between his bed frame and the wall, and it became like cement, and it pulled a chunk of the wall out with the bed. And she like didn't do anything. She didn't vacuum or anything. She just called him, made him come home and clean it up. And I think that's hilarious. Zoe would know. Mm-hmm. That one. Reminds me of that shit. You might melt a hole in your floor. Yeah, I did. I downloaded the latest Baldur's Gate yesterday. Morning. Mm-hmm. Yep, Baldur's Gate is updated. I almost kind of want to force quit it and make it start over or something. I don't know. Because it seems stuck. I have a mini keyboard. End. I should put music on. This is so silent. I'm sorry. I thought I was going to get right in the game. I didn't realize I had fucking another. I did drivers last night before I went to bed. That's what I was trying to mumble out earlier when my brain wasn't working and my head died. So these are like more, I guess. I don't fucking know. But I'm making them happen regardless. Dude, all the spiders are behind me if you see one out. Spider boo! They're all out. I gotta find some way to light behind them so you guys can see them all day. It sucks that the kind of plexiglass the cages are made with, which is great, that's the way they should be made. Unfortunately, it makes it so hard to see anything inside. Giggity. That's what she said. Shut up. Oh, I have an update and a restart on my PC. There we go. I'm trying to see if there's a spider I don't have to dig out. There's a actual spider. That's a spider right there. That's Chub Chub. Sorry about the blue glare. She's easy to grab. She's chilling because it's warm on this side and she loves that fucking warmth. That's her fat booty. Sorry about the blue. It's just, we're living with it right now. But that's a spider. And this is the one that you can kind of see it better in this lighting, actually. She has cotton candy pink webbing. And those are her little poos everywhere. But she's chilling out for us today. Hello, Bee. How are you? You're looking fat and fabulous. Oh, I know. It's so... Look at this, Vex. This is the... Well, I don't want to bug her because she's right there. The worst part is that she webs to the top of the enclosure. So if I could get something this size that opened on the front, it'd be amazing. Because every time I feed her, I basically kind of have to ruin part of it. I open it, like, barely enough to, like, squeeze a roach in and then let it snap closed. Because it just tears it. But it looks like a skull. It's like Skull Island. Do you see this shit? She's my skull spider. Little Chub Chub. I don't know why I named her that. Because she's chubby. She's chunker. I love them. They're just so fresh. A lot of them are actually out right now. My computer's trying to restart. Is today a bad PC day already? Ask Reddit threads are the origins of the most cursed content I've ever had the unfortunate pleasure of reading. Same. Hard same. It's a sex term. There was a couple that befriended American expats there. There was 8 of them, 2 gay guys that lived together hosting a Thanksgiving party. The couple arrived at 8 a.m. and 2 girls were moving stuff in the freezer, and there was a sealed Ziploc bag, and 2 girls asked, "Are they No. I know where this is going." One of the gay guys went to the bedroom with embarrassment, and the other boyfriend came out and explained that the first boyfriend liked iglooing, which is shitting inside a condom frozen, likes to have sex with them. Oh, David! Okay, I've heard of this. I'm still on autofocus. I didn't know there was a term, but I think you've probably heard me reference the person that posted photos of themselves with their skirt made of shit-filled frozen condoms that they would then pose with laying on the ground all sexy like a lady showing off a car, but it was like, look at my football-sized shit-filled frozen condoms, and then would fuck them. But they also made garb out of them. It was I guess that's it. I just didn't know there was a fucking term, but I saw that ages ago on Reddit. Ages ago. I know it still is out there. It's the world. It takes a lot of people to make a world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, 9. You should have imagined. I was so young when I saw this. I was literally like 18. This was the early dark ages of. I don't even think I saw that on Reddit originally. I think it was like on rotten.com or something. It was the early days when I was still young and had no idea things like this even existed. At this point, if I see something or read something like that, I'm like, I'm an ignorant hoe, did not just accept that shit exists at this point. I've seen too much. It's, Rod, it's pretty hard to get to these deep, dark places. Basically, it's word of mouth. Like, these posts will never be on the front page of Reddit. They'll never be on the 6th page of Reddit. Someone has to go up to you and say, "Hey, have you ever gone to reddit.com/r/spacedicks? You should check it out. Not in class." And then you go. And then Space Dicks sends you to our Clop Clop. And then our Clop Clop sends you to our Dace Pix or whatever the fuck it was, where it was like Space Dicks but worse. And then, it's like this Kevin Bacon steps or whatever levels heat rating, but like fuckery. But someone has to send you there. You'll never get it on the front page. That shit is hard dug. And some of it doesn't even exist anymore. Reddit's actually cleaned up a lot. I'm not into shit either, but human psychology gets me. Oh my god, this should be on the front page of WSJ. Seahorse, I saw the pictures, and this man definitely fucked them. But I don't know if it's called iglooing. But we all know, what's that rule? Like, rule blah, blah, blah. Bull V, thank you so much for reselling my class, keeping the class alive, and giving anything so fucking long. I appreciate you. That's a lot of months. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Rule 34. If you can think of it, it exists. There's too many people at this point for it not to. Like, I recently listened to a true crime podcast about something that happened in the 20th century, like in the 1900s. I think it was 1970s, 60s, where like, no, it was like we're living in hell right now. He like went onto a message board. So I'm guessing it was 90s, 80s, because there was a message board and internet, but he was in Germany, and basically there was a message board that was like, I like to eat people, but I'm also gay and want to fuck you and eat you at the same time. And they like consensually ate each other's dicks. And that's like real. And one lived, and he's in prison. And all of his neighbors to this day would be like, I still trust him with my kids because he doesn't want to kill kids. He just wants to eat cock. It exists. It exists. It's like, out there. Which is wild, but it is. Rotten and E-fucked. Oh my god, I'm always trying to reference that website and I forgot it. I forgot what it was called. Thank you. I'm all the time I'm like, fuck, what was it? Like intensity.com or something. E-fucked. E-fucked sent me to some dark places. The consensual cannibalism is wild. Wild. I don't like I will never try to shame someone for having a mental anything, but holy shit. Holy shit. I too chose this disgusted wife. Yeah. Oh, we're back. Okay. Don't be weird, computer. Oh god, the Facebook of sex. Wasn't it just like online? Oh fuck. Wasn't I don't know if it was no there it was that was like their tagline, but it was like isn't it fetish stuff? Is it FetLife? I think it might be my FetLife. Yeah, timing cannibalism isn't even in my realm of sexuality. Like I'm sure same Z is for most of us. No shade. Like everybody's got issues. I like to be slapped around a little, but if someone wanted to take a chunk out of me, I'd have to draw myself a hard line there. I don't. FetLife! FetLife. But it's not like, I mean, I don't know if I'd call it I don't know. Isn't it mostly a community of people, like, talking about fetish life? Not necessarily, like, like a dating platform or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I've only been in the IRL fet world. I have never ventured into the online part. There's a lot of predatory nonsense on there. Ugh. Ooh! Okay, let's try the game. Buzz. I'm so sorry this is taking forever, Psycho. I don't know about cannibalisms either. Even when it's consensual, which is bizarre, it still says I need drivers. Why? No, no, no. Someday we'll get into the game. Someday. Do it! This weed smells quite lemony. Oh my god, it does. It smells like alcohol. Like a drink, like a boozy. Ooh. Do you like pina coladas? And pine thal? Ooh, this one is I almost said alpaca. Appalachia White. Appalachia White. Yeah. Details? We got any deets? It's allegedly a hybrid. No CBD, 27.43% THCA, allegedly 24.23% THC, allegedly for a total of 29.25%. I have not smoked this yet. This is my first time with this strain. It's pretty though. Hold on, do I still have the app? Up, I do. I can show you the buds. They're different. I was showing off the buds that we were smoking earlier because they were like minty green as fuck. These are way more like apple green. Isn't that wild? Hold on, can I one-handed this? No. Child safety. Wait. Sweaty thighs, sweaty thighs. Where are they keeping you? Amazing! She did it. Alpaca spit. I think it was an alpaca or a llama. I can't remember. I think it was an alpaca because it was smaller. But it tried to suck my ponytail off my head when I was a kid. So this was the mintier green one, and then this is the one we're going to smoke right now. See the difference in the strains, though? Wild. Cool, though. This one is strong. It makes me cough, but I don't feel fucked up. Like, I don't feel like, like squinty-eyed or anything. So we're going to smoke this. They're both hybrids, though. This smells like almost, oh my god, you know what it smells like? Cordial cherries or like boozy chocolates. You ever have those chocolates with like boozy syrup in them? Weird. Okay. Where the fuck? Hold up. Isn't the color wild? Yeah. It's vibrant as fuck. I always think it's interesting between the strains because, like, at the end of the day, weed is very much like alcohol in that, like, as long as you're getting the same quality of, like, you're just getting vodka is vodka is vodka. Monarch's gonna fuck you up just as much as Grey Goose, but one's not gonna taste like ass. My computer's updating and it's just having a blinky blink moment. I'm just not gonna look at it. I'm just gonna ignore what it's doing. I hate computers. I will be cheersing quite soon. After this time, I don't think I've seen CK high. Like, never a kid in freshman year high. It's happened maybe twice on stream ever, and it was from an edible. Both times. And I think that was it. I think. If I was an alpaca, I'd suck your ponytail. It's very alarming when you're telling kids at a petting zoo, like, and this is an alpaca, and it blah blah. Ha! You know what I'm saying? It's like ferocious head wanting. All right, there's one more update. I gotta suffer it. We shall shmee. Yep, 9th. That's exactly what happened to me. I think I woke up in the morning with a migraine or something like that, and I really wanted to stream. Like, there was some release of a game or something like that, and I was stoked. So I was like, fuck this. Like, I'm streaming. I don't care. We're going. And I ate, like, a micro, like a 2.5 milligram edible, something like that, just to try to take the edge off so that we could hang out and still play games, and I didn't want to vomit. And I don't know if this is with everybody, but with me, edibles are very, like, I never know when they're going to kick in. It really doesn't matter what the edible is or anything. It could be 2 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes. I don't know. And so I think I was streaming for like 2 hours-ish. And I was just like talking to stream and we were updating ESO or something like that, waiting for the update to come out, something like that. And I swear to God, I remember the exact moment my eyes just went like, blue. And I was like, and I didn't say anything immediately, but it was the feeling of I couldn't focus my eyes. I was reading chat and I kept trying to like refocus my eyes on something and they kept doubling. And I went and took a break. I was like, God, this is fucking weird. Like, am I having a stroke or something? And I stood up and that was the moment. I think I literally sat back down, looked at stream and I was like, oh, I took an edible. Yay. And then we all just sat here and watched Katie be high off her fucking gourd for a bit. But it's only happened a couple times. I've never done it smoking. With smoking, and I don't know if this is just me, again, it's so individualized, but I've always felt personally, there's a certain point of stoned where either I'm so stoned, I can no longer feel myself getting increasingly stoned, or I'm literally not getting any more stoned. Like, there's a peak of THC absorption that I'm just hitting. Because I have tried. Who hasn't? Let's be honest. Not responsible. Don't do that. But I have tried to, like, smoke myself out, and it just doesn't work. I don't know. It doesn't happen. So, instead of wasting my money, I nurse my little bowls. I am playing. I actually have started so many playthroughs. The one that I'm playing with Psycho that we're trying to update my stupid PC into doing for us right now is a dark elf druid. I don't know why I always forget that word. Druid. Dark elf druid. Psycho is a dragonborn monk. And then the other two people we have in our party, I believe we have the wizard and the git. No, not the git. The chick with the bangs. I'm a drowid. I'm a drowwood. Drowwood. Nope. Druid dow. Druid drow. Everything hurts. Same. I'm so glad I'm not the only one, Jarmic. I've started over so many times. I have a game I play offline so that because Psycho the Night's game is like the one we've been playing on like while I'm streaming. So I have one offline, and that one I'm playing a tiefling warlock. I've never played a warlock before in my life, and that is really fun. Little evil, but it's fun. A Drew it. Drew, how do you, a Drew-woo-id? Drew-woo-id. That's what you would have to, right? I don't think I need this update to do the game, so I'm gonna fucking ignore it. Fuck you, fucker. No one likes you. Please let me play the game.
Yay! Yay! We got it! We did it. We did it.
And Druid. Stop it. There's so many good puns on that name I didn't even think of. Psycho and I just went for D names, so we're the double Ds, because everybody likes a good set of double D, like a good pair of double Ds, except the owners, because back problems. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. I killed my vampy boy in my play. Oh, on purpose? I want to roll over, but my dog is right there. I'm just going to turn you. Trick literally put his head directly behind my wheels on my fucking car. Yep, that's happening. Cheers. Cheers, bitches! Oh, Lizzie, drink so much water and make sure to take little walks. The more like still you sit, the worse the soreness is going to be. You're going to want to die.
When I tell you to come, you better come.
I fucking appreciate you. Thank you for stepping to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving an A to swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure cyber consent.
Hail the Dank Lord counts. Turns? I don't know. I learned so much, even from repeating the same battle over and over. I learned so much from it that I don't think there's any shame in saves coming at all. And it's all chance. It's dice. So, I mean, like, Psycho one time got a perfect critical 20 to open a door, and then every other time we blew up and died. Like, you never fucking know. Doing multiple saves for the first time in OG, dude, my first game I did was I did multiple saves, and I think it was like Oblivion. I think that was the first game I ever played where the concept of multiple saves actually made sense to me. Like, saving to go back when you're dying. I think that finally, like, clicked, and I was like, oh, shit. I feel like I got a mosquito bite on my ass. God damn it. Okay. I need to walk my dogs, and I need to continue Burning Man prep. I didn't realize how late it had already been. But thank you, once again, and always, Psycho, for hanging out with me and playing with me. And to the rest of you, wash your fucking hands and take your joy. Thank you, Marcus. Amelios.
Turn it off, Willard.
No.
I gave it a wash, turned it on and slipped it in. I gave it a wash, 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 turned it on and slipped it in.
My life will never be the same after that. Tomorrow, if Psycho's down, if not, I will try to do this battle. Like, what's really cool about multiplayer is that even if Psycho has shit to do, I can play with all of our characters. I just play as his character, and then I learn more shit anyways. Like, I learn a monk, which is cool. I'm not mad at it. So we'll fuck these fuckers tomorrow. It's gonna happen. Take your... Nope.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
Someday I'll be a professional streamer. A professioner? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Cheers. I love you. I need to pack a bowl. I'm gonna go walk my dogs. Brush your teeth, wash your hands, take care of yourself, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, and we will finish this fucking battle. Yeah. Cheers, beaches.